Are you just going to stand there like that? I know how much you like your stories. Why else would you be here? I am the great Munah, a wise seer seated in the sky above. Dramatic enough for you? Here in the center of this very room, I have before you a floating circle filled with water. No, it's not a bucket, or a cauldron, or something cliché like that. No, I can put my hand under it, and I can put my hand over it. But if you come a little closer, you can see it's not just ordinary water floating in front of me. You can only see yourself. Well, that isn't the desired effect we're going for here. But it is important to understand the impact a reflection can have on us. You can look into your own eyes. Sometimes you see scars, maybe some wrinkles. You can see the person you have become, and perhaps be proud of yourself. Or you can see the monster within. Take a closer look. What do you see now?
Hey, you awake yet? I'm getting bored. Whoa! Easy! There's a reason you're chained up and I'm not, you wild animal.
Where's Anna? What happened to her?
They did say that you were traveling with some girl. She's long gone now. On the other part of Fenrir, I'd imagine. King Ingvar left her for Lord Kazai to recruit. To be fair, I still don't know how I feel about what you did back there. Taking on all those Obsidian Knights by yourself, then standing up to the God King? Not sure I even want to be in the same carriage as you. I hope that stupidity isn't contagious.
You don't understand. That girl needs my protection.
If you consider her like family, then I understand more than you know. Unfortunately, you can't get to Anna. Not now, anyway. My two little girls are about to spend a long time without their father. Seeing as we were being escorted from Vorpal, it might be a while we're stuck in this carriage. I bet those scars come with a lot of stories.
Many stories indeed. Isn't it strange how the worst-case scenarios sometimes give birth to the oddest of allies? Jeck has sworn to protect Anna until his last breath. But the Obsidian and Onyx war has torn the two apart. In the process, Obsidian now has Jeck and Wren, while Onyx has Anna and Desiree. Can the barmaid keep little Anna's secret from Lord Kazai? If that secret gets out, it could mean the end for Obsidian. Assuming sweet little Anna packs the same punch as her mother.
Again! No one here eats or sleeps until this move is perfected by every single one of you. Each swing must possess the essence of your soul. Strike, and strike again, 1,000 times if you must, until your blade rings true.
One trains warriors, the other trains her own spirit.
I have made peace with the fact that this battle may be my last. Ingvar and his brutes stand between Lord Kazai and his destiny. Kazai has trusted me since before he was our lord. I will not disappoint him. I will cut down every Obsidian Knight that breaks through that door, and leave a trail of bodies in Lord Kazai's name as I face this tyrant. We will bring honor back to Fenrir!
Sometimes it can be difficult for people to see you for what you really are on the inside, especially when your exterior doesn't meet their standards.
Orcs are often considered monsters by Fenins. Lord Kazai was under a lot of scrutiny when he seeked me out for recruitment. Fenins are misguided. Orcs are only different in appearance, and the fact that we typically live much longer lives. There are good orcs. There are bad orcs. A single orc does not define the race. Therefore, I do not hold Fennens responsible for Grex's actions. That man's actions are more monstrous than mine will ever be. The world is much better off without him.
Any sane person would consider Lord Kazai the hero and King Ingvar the villain in this war. But they both do have their faults. Many on Fenrir would stand against both if given the chance. I have no doubt about that. Let's not discredit the fact that there are so many more elements at play here. Obsidian and onyx will go to war, but will the result be so clear? Will these seemingly invisible godlike referees intervene again?
Be honest. Do you even care who wins?
I wouldn't even know they were fighting if you didn't tell me. Of course, I don't care.
Now might be a good time to start.
Sometimes I wonder if it's the tailor calling the shots instead of the God King.
Need I remind you, the blood of the people of Reddick is on your hands.
You will never understand, Dita. I had to do what I did. There was no other option.
Do you think your king would find that to be an acceptable excuse?
Fleeing Triton was a mistake, and the most innocent pay the price.
I never thought you would agree to this.
You do not know the lengths I am willing to go through to save this kingdom. I see you've prepared both girls.
Why waste time? We run the experiment on them both and keep whichever one lives.
Sadly, not everything would be avoided if King Ingvar and Lord Kazai were to lay down their arms. But perhaps some of Fenrir would be spared. The last time those two rivals did battle was on top of Mount Sha'ire. The world shook, and Fennens everywhere trembled. Will their next meeting have the same disastrous effects? Will Fenrir survive?
I'm impressed you have the guts to face me again after what happened last time.
Fighting against you was never a problem for me. But now that I am a lord, the safety of my own people is a priority. Forgive me for having to set the stage. I had to make this fight on my own terms.
Whose terms it is doesn't matter. The outcome is going to be the same. I'm not letting you slip away this time.
The honorable samurai of Unden and the God King walk slowly around each other. Both unsheath their katanas. Rednefed versus Cold Night. The blade that blocks any attack versus the blade that cuts through anything. Their weapons' stories rival the legendary tales of the men who wield them. One shines with the light of the moon. The other reflects the starlight. They clash.
Here we go again, you tyrant. Why can't you just see that I'm more fit to lead Fenrir?
More fit? Are you not embarrassed? You're supposed to be the smart one here, and I'm always one step ahead of you.
That's the problem, Ingvar. It's always me versus you. You don't care what happens to this planet. You have no morals.
I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how you and your people can underestimate me. The people of Obsidian are convinced I am a god, and your people are afraid they might be right. You think you're the only one capable of leading Fenrir into the future, but you're wrong. You're all wrong! I am the only one powerful enough to do what Fenrir needs most.
You're mistaken about your beliefs, Ingvar. You always have been. Morska, Jakari, Anror, hell, even Aradia put rules in place to help Fenrir grow. The one that made them put them here for a reason. We both know that more than most. You cannot sever what remains of those deities. Some Fenins cling to that. Some Fenins believe that it is all they have. You cannot take that away from them.
The gods and goddesses vanished. All they left behind were constraints on a planet that yearns for freedom. If you're not willing to do what needs to be done, then I will. I won't hold Fenrir back any longer. Neither should you or anyone else. I will free it. I will do what's necessary.
Oh my! Now this is getting exciting, isn't it? Then I'm afraid that's all the teasing we can do for today. You'll have to come back next time to see how all of this and much, much more plays out. Oh, if only I could let you put a permanent thumbs up or, I don't know, allow for some other notification when things get lively. Oh, either way, I hope to see you again. Run along now. Ta-ta.